Here's 6 YouTube videos that will make it nearly impossible not to make more money in sales. Hey, it's Zoe and Apollo here, and I had zero training or enablement when I got started in sales. I mean, nothing. I cobbled together sales tips from books and podcasts and strangers on the internet to figure out how to book more meetings and close more deals because I genuinely didn't know what I was doing. Somehow this tape and glued together system worked for me. I actually broke sales records and generated millions and millions of dollars in pipeline as an SD. So today I'm going to be sharing with you 6 YouTube videos I found along the way that pack more of a punch than most paid masterclasses ever could. Seriously, these are gold. Let's dive in. Number 1. The psychology of selling. 13 tips of selling that work. Some of the best sellers I've ever met actually studied psychology in college. This video breaks it down for us in 13 super practical and actionable steps. The real standout tip to me is actually number 6. It dives into creating value via asking really intentional and impactful questions. It's not about throwing out the generic, what keeps you up at night? Instead, it's about uncovering needs and positioning yourself as a strategic problem solver. If you want to master the why behind our buyer behavior, then this one is a must-watch. Number 2. 35 minutes of expert cold calling tips by our friends over at Sell Better Cold Calls. This video flips the script. The 30 Minutes to President's Club team and Sarah from Selling Sarah deliver the kind of advice that makes cold calling feel less cringy and terrifying and more like, okay, I've got this. Here's one killer tip. You have to master your tone. Your energy and confidence can 100% shift a call's vibe, even if it starts off rocky. People can sense your hesitation. And if you don't believe in your product, why the hell would they? In a world absolutely overrun with AI messaging and really bloated inboxes, being dangerous on the phone gives you a huge competitive edge as a seller. If you want to stand out in sales and beat your competition, you should watch this one. Number 3, How to Ask Better Questions by Jeremy Miner. He's got some tips in this video that applies to most sellers across the board because of the way he structures questions. Have you ever felt like you've asked a prospect a question and then just ran straight into a brick wall with it? Yeah, same. This video is actually a lifesaver. Jeremy shows us how to tweak some of our most basic questions to avoid those dead ends. Example, what's your biggest challenge right now? People usually don't know how to answer that. Instead, ask, when you think about your current process, is there a portion you believe could or should be running smoother? Small change, massive impact. Tell me something specific that is annoying you, and we'll fix it. You're gonna learn how to guide conversations that lead somewhere meaningful. No more endless loops and let me think about it. Avoid the conversational cul-de-sac. Ask better questions. Number 4, the best cold call opening lines in 2024 by SalesFeed. Cold calls are won and lost in the first 7 to 10 seconds easily. This is why your opener is literally everything. In this video, my friend Will Aitken gathers sales legends like Sam McKenna, Morgan Ingram, Kyle Coleman, and they all share their best cold call opening lines. Here's one that I really love. Hey, I know I caught you out of the blue here, but do you have 30 seconds for me to tell you why I called or promise I have a good reason? It's direct, it's disarming, it's calling out the obvious that I'm being annoying, and it also respects their time. These folks have put in well over their 10,000 hours in sales, and their advice could save you hundreds, if not thousands, of awkward hangups. Number 5, how to write the perfect cold email by Apollo. It's basically an hour-long masterclass featuring Sam McKenna, the queen of personalized outreach, and Josh Garrison, who literally wrote the book on outbound, breaking down exactly what it takes to hit a 20% reply rate consistently. They cover subject lines, value-driven CTAs, and structuring emails to grab a prospect's attention. If your inbox has been a ghost town, this is the video exorcism you need. Boom. Book more meetings. Number 6, How to Win a Negotiation by Big Think, featuring Chris Voss. If you don't know who Chris Voss is, he was this FBI hostage negotiator turned sales trainer. No pressure, right? He actually wrote an entire book on the topic, but this video condenses the best parts of that content into sort of like a sizzle reel. So think of this as his book Never Split the Difference in a very snackable format. My biggest takeaway from this video, emotions drive decisions, not logic. We don't buy with logic. We buy with emotions, and we justify those decisions with logic after the fact. This video also breaks down super practical techniques like mirroring, which is just repeating back key phrases, and labeling, which is acknowledging emotions with a name, to help you build instant rapport with your prospects. If negotiation makes you sweat, this one will change the game for you. So the takeaway here, all 6 of these videos will take you less than 3.5 hours to watch, but it'll teach you more than most paid courses on any of these subjects. They're actionable, they're insightful, they're easily applicable, and they're free. I'm personally rewatching all of the ones on cold calling this weekend. What about you? Drop your favorite sales YouTube video in the comments because I want to check them out. I'm looking for more gems all the time. And please don't forget to like and subscribe to Apollo's channel for more sales goodness. See you in the next one.